I was originally born in Canada, and I have born and raised in Canada, in Saskatoon specifically, to Filipino parents that immigrated here before I was born. So my context would be that I feel like I'm Canadian, with a diverse background, I guess, in a sense. But I was pretty much born and raised here in Saskatoon and kind of grown up with the very Canadian kind of environment or context. So I first heard of Open Door when my friend's mom who worked here talked about her job in Open Door. I didn't think to volunteer with Open Door until I got into the workforce, and I came out of the service industry, and I actually was looking for something to supplement the amount of social interactions I did on a daily basis in my old job. So my current job at the library had not as much social interactions with the public service, so volunteering with Open Door allowed me to communicate with people of differing backgrounds, and hearing their stories really helped me form a connection with new individuals. Mostly just volunteering at the conversation circles is like the primary thing that I've been doing. I do periodically help out here and there. If there's like an Orange Shirt Day parade, I might help volunteer with that. Or I do also the Discover Canada volunteer work as well. So that is basically an extension of conversation circles, but it's tailored to more towards people that are interested in becoming Canadian citizens, from what I understand. And since I was born here in Saskatoon, it kind of helps provide that context a little further, I guess. So the biggest lesson that I've learned from conversation circles is that I should have a more open mind to everyone else's perspective. I already came into it thinking that I need to have the idea that I should be in someone else's shoes before I can say upon anything on the matter. And that really made me think that like I should just look at everything from a third person perspective versus just being like on a more individual kind of like from my perspective point of view. So that way I can see things from very different angles and try to understand that perspective as much as I can. Basically providing them a source of confidence and experience that would allow them to succeed in Canada. I find that a lot of people tend to dissociate and start to form groups within their own social circles. And growing up in the context of, at least within Canada, I noticed that when I grew up, I formed friendships with people with different backgrounds, and we all still found friendships with each other regardless of our differences. And so by providing that perspective for the newcomers, I'm hoping that newcomers can see that they don't need to stay to their comfortable zones, and if they explore out to the larger context of their bigger social circles that might exist, that they'll find more meaningful connections to the community as a whole, and not just like the smaller communities that they might be bound to. Volunteering at Open Door is definitely a good place to start as a newcomer. I believe that it provides many different perspectives on in the world, because Canada in general is a very multicultural, very diverse society. And if the society that you came from was not as diverse, working with Open Door provides that opportunity to see different ways of seeing the world and opening your horizons to the new possibilities of being in like a globalized kind of perspective of the world.